Hello and welcome to the Next ReeVlog. I've been going through some of my old stuff. For example, this folder tied with my old school tie, and just like looking through drawings and stuff that I've done when I was younger. Some of them I'm definitely not going to show you because they weren't by me, they were by other people, and I feel as though there was like one which was my old philosophy teacher drew a tree, and he drew it in his diary, and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. And he was like, you can have it if you want to rip the page out of the diary. Gave it to me, but it's also still got the diary dates in, so I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want me showing that. But stuff like this that I've done a lot of. This is my old actual drawing folder that I've had for a while. I think this was the Year 9 art project on Maori art. Voila. I've drawn on a lot of swords and stuff in my day. Like, I've apparently had a focus on weaponry. Lots of stick figures. What else we got? We got this thing, which, yeah, this is the right way up. There's a guy who is firing a fireball. Another guy who's flying, who's deflecting it with some sort of magic. There's something down here. I don't even know what that is. Maybe a rocket of some sort. But there's also some lava, a dude who's shooting laser beams out of his eyes. Dude with is that a gun and a shield? That's just a shield, force field, I don't know. Whatever, I think they're supporting laser guy, and then there's a dude with a bow and arrow. This was an interesting development. I'm not entirely sure how any of this happened, but I'm quite proud of it. That was from the 11th of January 2016. This drawing, one of my first ever ones where I was actually okay with like the shoes and stuff. Still couldn't draw eyes or anything. This was my idea for a flying car when I was in year 2, so I must have been like 7 or 8. Tops. These weren't all by me, but these were partially by me. And like these top 3 were by me. These bottom 2 were by my friend Dylan. We don't really speak much anymore, but we both went to a sort of game design, I think, course thing, like an open day, and we were asked to elaborate upon each other's drawings, so that happened. Some drawings of Ulquiorra I copied out. This one was me. I'm quite proud of. This is the photocopy, but I've still got the original around somewhere. I was quite proud of that. Baby dragon, hell yeah. I gave it arms eventually, but I don't know where those pictures are. Photocopies are the same things. That's just weird. That's also just weird. Picture my ex did of me. Odeon schedule for some reason. Yeah, they're not by me. Then, if we bust open the folder, I'm going to have to make this quick because it's really hot up here, and I don't know if my family are going to call me at any moment. We have another folder that was originally my art folder and then became my arts folder. Here are 2 drawings of me by my friend. Doing like just one-line drawings, and they make me happy to see. This little drawing I've done. None of these are recent, by the way. This one I drew the tree in pen and then the person in pencil. Terrible decision, but just how it is. Another one, you can tell I like giving people those shin guard things that are all spiky. Probably one of my favourite stick figure fight things I've ever done is Zen 7 versus Brian. Zen 7 was going to be my RHG character if I ever got into animating, by the way. RHG standing for Rock Hard Gladiator, I believe. Just like stick figure battles. This is the original for that other one I show you guys. I didn't have many tools at my disposal, but I'm actually still, to this day, quite proud of that. I did some stuff, like I think this is from a Mark Crilly video. That was my drawing of it, and I've never edited it since. I was big into like Naruto and lots of other animes. So this is a dude with an electrical ball in his palm and a lightning kunai. Yeah. And then we get to this one, which is just weird. It's like a giant Popeye meerkat versus Godzilla that is also like a cow. I don't know what goes through my head, and I don't know what was going through my head when I did it. This is an old YouTube fan art thing I've done with Captain Fluke, Generation Hollow, and I believe Rage Gaming Videos. So, yeah. Then, that's just a thing. That's just a... Aha! We have this. Again, no idea, but proud of it. That's... No. No. Some of these are, like, just either slightly offensive or too bad to show. Also, there may be phallic imagery at some points, because I did a lot of this in high school, and high school kids tend to graffiti each other's artwork, and work in general with that. So, I apologise if that's the case. Here's a dude with a gun, but no body. It's just, I think it's literally a finger gun. I took the term finger guns too far. What's that on? Biology Part 2. Oh, it's the photosynthesis ISA. Nice. Religious people these days. It's literally a guy with a cross throwing a Bible at someone, and the other person be like, "Ugh!" as it hits him on the chin, because it's quite on the nose. Yeah. This kind of reminds me of, like, Flying Dark Fortress thing. But apparently it's part of my history revision, because it says 57 million people died in World War II. That's a game of Hangman. This thing I remember drawing in biology. No idea. But I might make a magic item off of it based on the helmet thing in D&D. This, I believe, was drawn by my good friend, well, my best friend, I think, but I'm not sure. And yeah, that's all of those ones, but I still also have this big old pile here. I'm not going to go through it all, and I haven't sorted out any ones that I'm particularly proud of or anything, and I don't even know if this one was me. Might have been my brother or something. But there's, you know, lots and lots of drawings I've done in my life. Most of them are like stick figures and stuff, but doesn't change the fact that I can be proud of them and how I did them when I was whatever age I was. This one, I'm not proud of as a whole, but I'm just going to try and just show you this bit. This was my depiction of God in GCSE philosophy. Look at him. Yeah, he's floating above the Garden of Eden in the full drawing, but there's way too much nudity to show on YouTube. They weren't by me. That one was, but no, it's too scary. This image here is a thing that I came up with a while ago. That all facts are opinions. Some opinions can be classified as facts, and it's all to do with your point/perspective and reason. It's really hard to explain. I don't really remember exactly what I was going for, but it was genius to me at the time. Here's a little Santa I drew in highlighter pen, also during a philosophy lesson. Weapons and armour. Well, weapons and a shield. That guy. Oh, wow, this is nearly 10 minutes. I'm going to have to stop soon. Is that a penguin? No? Maybe. I don't know. It's that. Another battle of the stick figures. Then I'm just flipping through stuff. So many blades. Can't have to unfold things. This is the Super Saiyan stick lineup, going from Saiyan to Super Saiyan to Ascended Saiyan to Super Saiyan 3 to a Super Saiyan 4, back when that was the way things used to go. This thing, I have no idea what it actually is. I mean, this is some sort of giant rocket-propelled eye flying towards something else, which is also rocket-propelled, but looks like a crack through space. Potentially a gun of some sort. I don't remember, but I found myself quite proud of that one. What's on here? Okay, this one, masterpiece. Just says hi with a pentagram, a Star of David, a yin yang, and whatever the power of 3 thing is actually called. This is something from Bob. Don't even know what that is. Don't know what's in here or in there. Most of these are folded up, so that's why I'm skipping over them. Diagram of someone's house. That says Hardcore Death Execution. It's a line from a Starbomb song. These. And what does this say? I don't know. Let's got all that stuff. Nope, that's Naruto stuff. Don't care about that. This one is an expanded version of God, if I'm not mistaken. This is one of the ones I want to show you. This is one of my favourites. Look at that. I think, like, it's obviously pretty poor, but I love it anyway. I think it's partially because it's drawn in green. Cheshire Cat. Run for president, take Tibet for the Buddhists. There's some doodles on there, which is why I kept it. Then this one has a really cool version of my signature that I'm going to cover up. Hell yeah. This is Hell and Heaven fighting for / protecting Earth. Stick figure art that I did on the computer back when I was animating. And then I finished it off of the computer because it cut some of it out. But yeah, I love drawing so much, but I feel as though it's a good thing I stopped for the most part. Though I really kind of want to get back into stick figure animating because it was so cool, but it takes up so much time and I just don't have the time. Regardless, I'll catch you cats on the flip-flop, and goodbye.